Holy shit. We are live once again for yet another episode of Lolcow Nobodies. Keemstar's crashing out again, guys. Can you fucking believe it? Isn't that crazy? That's never happened before. He's crashing out again, and his targets. I'm not thrilled with his targets, and it's something he's been doing for a long time, and I don't like it. And I'm gonna talk about it today. That and more today on Lolcow Nobodies.
Keeps the Christ, he's got an ego so tall, but it shatters like glass when the haters call. Boogie's tears flow like a river so wide. Rostov's gone, now he's got no one to confide. Wings just sits there, dreaming of fried dreams. Buckets of chicken, yeah, that's his only scheme. Low count nobodies, we're spilling the tea. Broadcasting chaos from the LCU. Tommy sees the king, he's running the show. All the rest just clowns, in case you didn't know. Boogie whines, he's stuck in his feels, while Wings is scheming on his next meal deal. Keem's on Twitter, throwing his fits. His tears hit harder than his YouTube hits. Tommy's mic's on, the legend takes the stage. The LQ's finest, turning every page. Look out, nobodies, we're spilling the tea. Broadcasting chaos from the LCU's breeze. Tommy sees the king, he's running the show. All the rest just clowns, in case you didn't know. Look out, nobodies, we're spilling the tea. Broadcasting chaos from the LCU's breed. Tommy sees the king, he's running the show. All the rest just clowns, in case you didn't know.
What's up, folks? Welcome to Lolcow Nobodies. I think that's my favorite theme song so far. I'm a fan of that one. I liked how that turned out. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the worst podcast on YouTube. As long as I exist, Lolcow Live cannot have that title. I need the button. I need the Keemstar button. What is that sound? That's gotta be like an existing sound. He didn't invent that for Lolcow Live. He found that somewhere. I need the Keemstar sound. I need the do 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 do. That would enhance the show tenfold, I think. I like how it's his like Discord join sound now. Whenever he joins a call, it plays that sound effect. That sound effect has done more comedy on that show than maybe Boogie ever has. When you rank the importance of existing presences in Lolcow Live, it goes Wings, Keemstar, that sound effect the Keemstar makes, Boogie. I don't hate Boogie. I like Boogie. Boogie's being a real bitch recently, though. He's all fucking. That was one of the points I made in my little song. He's out crying about how Rastov doesn't want to be his friend anymore. Like fucking boo-hoo, Boogie. Fucking grown men. You have other friends. It's gonna be okay. Just let Rastov enjoy his time with Billy the Fridge and not have to worry about playing fucking Magic with you. Play Magic with Vito. Get involved with the biggest problem Magic card thing. I think that cast is already set. I don't know if it's still happening though. It's been a while. Billy was supposed to be a part of it, which means it's Lolcow adjacent in some way. It was supposed to be Dick Vito, Taylor from PKA, and Billy the Fridge. This is my Switch 2's little case that I'm fidgeting with. I didn't realize I was in camera range. Fuck, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, it was gonna be Dick Vito, Billy the Fridge, and Taylor from PKA. They were gonna play Commander, but it never went through, and that's sad. That sounds like an interesting cast. I would watch them play a card game and talk shit. I wish Dick and Vito would become bigger parts of the LCU. I'm glad that they each had an episode. There's stuff I have to say about Vito's episode that I'm gonna save for the deep dive I'm gonna do about Vito at some point. But yeah, they're both vaguely involved with the LCU, or at least were in the past. But they seem completely disinterested now, which is entirely fair. But I'd like to see Dick come in there. Dick needs some new money for his kid. Especially, if Vito crashes out and biggest problem ends, Dick might have to head over to the LCU, get some of that Keemstar money. That'd be funny. Replace Batgirl with Dick Masterson. Would that be too powerful of a morning show? I have nothing against Batgirl, by the way, but I'm imagining the Tommy C. Dick Masterson morning show, and that's got like Opie and Anthony potential, I think. But regardless, Keemstar is mad, and what's he mad at? He's mad at fans who volunteer their time to help the show run, but they're not doing it good enough. So Keem is going to yell at them and be mean to them. And it's been this way ever since the concept of a docket team was introduced into Lolcow Live. They've just been Keem's personal punching bags. Like, that's all they're there for. They don't need a fucking docket. Or they don't need a docket team, at least. They can have like, show notes. But fucking Boogie can do that. Or fucking Keemstar can do that. They don't need a docket team. But the real reason the docket team exists is because they're the perfect little targets for Keem to work out some of that pent up aggression he's got in his heart. He just somebody has to be in trouble at all times. He has to be swinging his dick around. So if the hosts aren't sufficiently in trouble enough to receive that wrath, he has to visit it upon the docket team, a team of fans of the show who just want to help. Keem was on his shit last night about the fucking docket team. In fact, about the new docket team, because the old docket team quit. Wow, Keemstar. I wonder why that might have happened. And then the new docket team shows up. Oh, we got a fan art submission. We got an update on the logo that Harry Otter's working on. Let's check it out. Let's show it on the screen before I do more bitching about Keemstar. Image. I think this is it. Yeah. Lolcow Nobodies, folks. Look at it. It's colored in, coming along. Wonderful. I'm a big fan of this. But it's just like, why? Why does Keemstar put together this team knowing that they're going to upset him? Because the standards are impossible. Keemstar needs you to move the fucking earth and stars for him, or you're useless. it's the only it's the only thing he finds joy in, I guess, is just beating up on people. And the poor sweet Docket team has to deal with this shit because they're small and nobody cares about them. So he's allowed to be mean to them without getting in trouble. Hold on, let me see if I can find a clip of Keem crashing out on the Docket team. I did not prepare today. I prepared for the Maddox show, but I did not prepare for this. Let's see. Seems nobody has posted this. Nobody's interested enough in Keem's crashing out to clip it. I can find a clip. I can transcript search. I want to get there's a particular moment I'm looking for, and I can definitely control F the transcript to find it. Because this is when Keem gets extremely unreasonable. This whole fucking episode, he was bitching and moaning. It's the Docket team. It's the audience super chatting too much. Because he in his mind he decided that the episode was bad. So when people donated, he was like, "Stop donating! This show sucks because of the Docket team. I hate the Docket team." Oh shit! Is there not a transcript yet? Oh yes, there is. Okay. Control F. Ban. We're looking for the word ban. Not banquet or banana. All right, here we go. Here we go. I'm looking for a good starting point. Okay, here we go. This is a good starting point, I think. Put it on screen. Also, I'd like to point out this episode of Lolcow Live is entitled PKA versus Wings, Blade's New Job, Help. I don't know what the help is about, but I do know that they did not once discuss PKA versus Wings or Blade's new job. They did not discuss either of those topics.
$21.66. Destruction of Nomergon colorized.
Bro, I can't comprehend. I can't comprehend what is going on. Are they not watching the show? You're not watching the show? Really? Our Docket team's not actually watching this right now? What is happening, bro? What the fuck is happening?
Literally, I just talked to them in the Docket chat, and they're like,
Isn't one of the rules we're not allowed to make adjustments 30 minutes before the show or after the...
no, when he asks for an adjustment, you're allowed to make that adjustment.
Okay, so they were just following the rules set by Keem then. Cause first Keem, I guess, in a previous episode, was like, the docket team isn't allowed to change the docket 30 minutes before the show. I'm Keemstar. Blah." And now he's like, why don't they adjust the docket during the show to include a thing? I'm Keemstar. What? Fucking bipolar ass crybaby.
Quantum Chris super
God,
chatted
I'm gonna
$20.
fucking-
Sorry, was that ableist? I'm getting canceled.
Open the fucking
I was always
line.
confused about Boogie saying Keem is king of the LOL cows, but this show today shows why rolling on the floor laughing.
Real as fuck. Who was that? Quantum Chris. Okay, shout out to Quantum Chris. I was thinking that was Nail Slammer. That's one of my favorite Lolcow Live super chat characters is Nail Slammer. He seems to have the 411 on how to get under Keemstar's skin, and it's pretty entertaining.
Open the fucking
I was always
line.
confused about Boogie saying Keem is king of the LOL cows, but this show today shows why rolling on the floor laughing. CSZ94 super
Fucking lose
chatted
my mind.
$19.99. Should have
You think
fired
we-
the Docket team yesterday. Eyes.
Boogie, do you think I could get away with playing Honey Pot 2 on my stream?
Yeah, probably. I don't know why you.
Okay, so the big drama in the LCU right now is that CD-ROM has been outed as a gooner. CD-ROM from Lolcow Tech Talk, a bad show that nobody should listen to. I guess he got caught with Leisure Suit Larry and Honey Pop 2 on his computer. So that's pretty funny. There's also allegations he's a furry. Can we talk about how Keemstar is like super bigoted towards furries? It seems to be becoming more accepted to be bigoted towards furries. Like, maybe bigoted's not the right word. Maybe that's more about like race and gender and stuff. But like, not all furries, okay? The people seem to have this idea of furries where they're just these like disgusting degenerate scumbags at all times. And a lot of them are. A lot of them are. I've heard tales of the cum pizza, okay? So a lot of them are. But hashtag not all furries. I think Keemstar's attitude towards furries is like really it's really problematic. I don't mean to be like the cancel guy. You can say what you want, but it's just like Keem tries to moral grandstand about the community being welcoming for everyone. Why does that not apply to furries? That's bullshit. I just realized you could probably see my stream title in my status on Discord. Hold on, let me confirm. Because I'm thinking I'm gonna get like banned from the Lolcow Discord server because of my anti-Keemstar titles. Anyway, let's continue the clip because we haven't gotten to the part yet. I just wanted to update you on what they were talking about the CD-ROM goonery allegations.
Would, but yeah, I think Kelly might kill you. Kelly might murder your family.
Yeah. It looked like an awful fun game, Boogie.
I played Honey Pop 1
LC
briefly.
super chatted $21.66. Wings, can I get a ban anyone who knows what I said?
Look here, ban anybody who knows what I said.
When everyone was playing Honey Pop, I think Markiplier, CD-ROM, all those guys, or not CD, I guess CD-ROM too.
Moderators,
I downloaded it.
moderators,
Sorry.
moderators. Go to the live
First of all, interrupting Boogie in the middle of his thought. I just want to point that out. Keem is that's another source of Keemstar bitchery lately. Is he's so ass mad about getting interrupted by Boogie, and then he interrupts Boogie without hesitation.
When everyone was playing Honey Pop, I think Markiplier, CD-ROM, all those guys, or not CD, I guess CD-ROM too.
moderators,
I downloaded it. Sorry.
moderators. Go to the live Docket team and ban every single person in there. Ban them from my fucking Discord. I'm not playing anymore. Ban them all. Ban them. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
Hey, boss man.
Yes.
It's buff. So not only He can't just be satisfied with firing these nice fans who are volunteering their time to help with the show. He bans them from the Discord. He gets them banned from the Discord. They do too much banning over there, bro. They really do. I'm still not thrilled about the whole like Voldemort shit, where like if you're in the servers of people they don't like, people like Grace Thorpe, Becky Boop, I'm gonna bet. We'll see if that's true or not. We'll see if I get called. I haven't actually heard anything, but I assume Becky. That also applies to Becky because they don't like Becky over there. Not that anyone would ever like Becky for any reason. He's such a crybaby, man. Like, just do a show. You're the one who's always like, just do a show. Just do a show. You're not doing a show. This isn't a show, Keemstar. Yelling at the Docket team and firing the Docket team is not a show. Why don't you talk about the things on the docket, Keem? Why don't you talk about the things in the title, Keem? What's going on with PKA? I want to know. What's going on with Blade? I want to know. I really want to know what's going on with Blade. Blade is fascinating. I want to know what's happening. The title means nothing. That's an annoying part about Lolcow Live. Like the day before, they named it like "This is the end" for literally no reason. It's like the most blatant clickbait on the planet, and I guess I have to commend them for it because it's effective. It is one of the highest viewed and highest super chatted shows on YouTube. Can't take that away from it. I guess this is a show. That's the thing, right? Unless Redox is correct, and this is a money laundering scheme, which I don't believe personally, and I would never allege. But unless that is the case, I guess people like this. And I super chat too, because I like it. I fall for it. Because I like bitching about it, really. And there is a show in there, but it's all the like bitching about the Docket team and like, you know, the TTS thing. I'm of two minds. Because I understand why it's there, and I use it because I have fallen for the scheme. I understand the concept of people want Keemstar Boogie and Wings to respond to them. I talked about this in the first episode, I think. They want Keemstar Boogie and Wings to respond to them, whether it's positive or negative. So they'll pay the $20 to send in the TTS. But it really does like ruin the show. Like most normal people who run a podcast would not have TTS and they would just read all the super chats at the end of the show. Even if they only read 20 plus, like that would have the same effect, I feel like. Keemstar Boogie and Wings still have to respond to them. Like, do your show. How long does it take super chat? Like, you could read all the super chats in like 15 minutes, probably. Do an hour 45, and then read the super chats. And then you're not distracted anymore. Yeah, Keemstar doesn't have to crash out because the super chats keep interrupting him. He's being given too much money. I like the pay pigs. I like the little celebratory things. They become annoying in conjunction with the TTS just because it's eating up so much airtime. But if you got rid of TTS and kept the pay pig song, I would be satisfied with that. Who are these people buying pay pig and crown? What does that get you? I guess there's like a special channel in the Discord. You can go hang out with Boogie. If you ever wanted to hang out with Boogie, being a pay pig to Lolcow is what you should do. I wonder if they only go in the pay pig VCs now. I haven't seen Boogie or Wings or anybody in the main cash cow VC. They were before. I got to talk to Wings. It was cool. And Boogie. I was on stream with Boogie the day before he got exposed for for lying about cancer, which is really funny. Boogie did a Twitch stream where he talked about Lolcow and he talked about how Keem had just quit Lolcow and then Wings quit Lolcow because he wasn't confident in it without Keem. And Boogie went live and he was like, I think the show still has potential. I think Jordy is being unreasonable. And he had like a discussion in the VC with the Lolcow people. And then he got Jordy to agree to come back to the show. And then the next day, everybody comes back and Boogie gets exposed for lying about cancer and crashes out and threatens to kill himself a bunch. What a time. I spoke to Boogie on his final day as a non exposed man. And then I talked to Wings about like Tommy getting fired. And he was unreasonable about it because money, coming up with excuses and shit. But hey, Tommy's back and he's running the game, so I actually have not watched any cafe this week. I haven't had time. I've been dealing with family shit. I've been focusing on staying caught up with Lolcow live, and even then, that 4 hour episode, I still have an hour left on because I didn't catch it live. And I'm glad I didn't catch it live because it was 4 fucking hours. But yeah, I gotta catch up with Cafe. Probably this weekend. I'll just binge through this week's pods, and we'll maybe talk on Monday about what Tommy C's been up to. I don't talk about Tommy C on the show enough when every theme song talks about how great he is. Because I'm more focused on keeping caught up on live, because live is where like the shittiness is. Live is where I can like, well, if I really wanted shittiness, I would watch one of the other shows. But like live is where the drama is, you know? Like the shit I'm gonna complain about is on live. Whereas Cafe is just like a fun, good morning show that is genuinely enjoyable at all times. I do want Tommy C and Dick Masterson to work together more. Underrated duo, really. Dick's episode of Lolcow was great. Uh, Tommy interviewed Dick on Shot from the Point. That was great. I want to see more. Tommy should be on Biggest Pro. Now the biggest problem is the remote show, and they no longer have to worry about the fact that Tommy C lives in Germany and doesn't want to fly to LA. Get Tommy C on Biggest Problem in the Universe. Someday I'm just gonna. So I used to do a show like this for Dick's show. It was called the Dickheads Podcast. And because Vito and Dick are slightly Lolcow universe adjacent, I could see this podcast just like back morphing into the Dickheads podcast because that's all I want to talk about. There's no Vito Wars right now. We're doing okay on the Vito Wars front. So there's not much news. That tends to be the news. Is Vito is crashing out because X. Not as in Twitter, as in because there any amount of variables. And I'm tired today. I don't know why. I slept pretty well. Maybe I'm just dying. Maybe it's just so over. If you ever go through a Monday through Friday, a day that is a Monday through Friday, and there's no Lolcow Nobodies, just assume that I'm dead. Just start telling people that I've passed away as if it is fact, because I would never miss this show. I'm actually lying and am surprised I haven't missed it yet. We're almost to 10 episodes. It's funny how that episode number climbs up so quick when you're doing the 5 days a week schedule. Riley, just make this the Riley cast. I mean, it basically is. If left to my own devices to talk about whatever I want, the fucking internet lolcow bullshit is pretty high on the list. I'll talk about whatever on the show. I don't give a fuck. The lolcow shit is just like a sense of direction. I'm a shitty fucking 2-view YouTuber. I don't have to stay on brand. Riley cast is better than Mocast. Look, I'm not gonna lie when I say I was a little bit curious about how the Riley and Robin cast, or fuck, she hasn't been Robin in years. I need to stop. The Riley and Violet cast would be when Mo briefly quit the Mocast during Detour Ahead. Which, if you have not seen the Detour Ahead episode, uh, Mo Wars Duel of the Fates that just came out, it's a pretty good watch. I was curious how the Riley and Violet show would end up being, but I'm glad Mo came to his senses. Because I like Mo, no matter what you people say. I feel like Lolcow with Riley cast peppered in is probably a little bit better. My life is not that interesting. There's no caca hand update. It's not real. I'm gonna look up Lolcow Live Docket team. Let me see if I can find any classic Docket team crash outs. Keemstar furious at his Docket team on Lolcow Live. Have I already watched this? Oh yeah, we talked about that. Hey, there's me. Is this the same clip that we just watched? Oh, this is a little bit afterward. We'll watch that. We'll watch him continue to crash out.
Oh, okay.
Shave that thing off, dog. Shut up. Shut up.
Okay, let me go grab that for you then. I'll just send it to live on there. I got you, bud. I got you.
I got it. Get up. I gotta watch Lolcow Nerds, I think, because Buff and Zay both seem really funny. I'm mean to the other Lolcow shows, but I think I'm starting to come around. Like, Queens is definitely garbage. The other ones, I don't know. The other ones I'd have to really deep dive into before I knew for sure. Because, like, I'm starting to be entertained by these other Lolcow hosts. I don't think Lolcow Nuts is shit. Let's talk about Dad, by the way. So Dad, I think his name is like Nathan Barnett in real life. Dad, who is a big YouTuber, beat the shit out of Matt Watson from Super Mega in the first Creator Clash. He joined the LCU, and him and Xylee had a show called Lolcow Reapers. It was a morning show, aired 9 to 11, right after Lolcow Cafe. Dad is a big get, a big name. People know Dad. People like Dad. And then Keemstar decides that his new show with Scooter and Albert, sons of the fucking stupid bitches from Lolcow Queens, was worth that time slot more so than Dad. Famous YouTuber Dad. So he sequestered Dad and Xylee to 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. and then Dad obviously quit. Because how could you disrespect that big of a content creator that much to sequester them to 4 a.m. for Scooter and Albert? Fucking retarded.
I was sending him the friend list on his Steam.
nobody-
They are posting it in the Docket
Did
chat. I
did
think
I
I
get
have
the
it.
fucking curse of the nightmare mumbles? Am I fucking mumbling? Can nobody understand what the fuck I'm saying? Am I fucking mumbling? Am I fucking
Bro, it's not that serious. Calm the fuck down, Gnome.
Welsh or whatever the fuck he is right now? I want the clip where he's been accused of being a fucking furry. You know, like a little bunny, like a little rabbit, like a raccoon, like, you know what I mean? He dresses up, goes to the furry conventions, and fucking fucks each
Yep.
other's in the asshole. Furry! Being accused of a furry! A furry! Do people understand what I'm fucking saying? Am I going crazy?
what is a Broly?
I'm actually going crazy. I've lost my
He
mind.
is about to go Broly.
I've lost
What
my
is
mind.
that? What does that mean? What does
I
Broly
lost
mean?
my mind.
Broly is a
Buff,
character. It was a
Buff,
Dragon Ball Z
Buff,
character.
Okay, 'cause
thank you, but
that's
no
like it-
thank you. Thank you, but no thank you. Please get the fuck out of here.
Kicks Buff out for no reason. They're very anti-anime over there. I feel like the main Lolcow live cast. They're very like dismissive and insulting towards like any time like Buff and Zay talk about anime on their nerd show about nerd things such as anime. Oh, the Pikachu pillow. Hell yeah. Show that thing off. I love the Pikachu pillow. I forgot it was over there. Yeah, I don't know. I'm living in constant fear. As Keem crashes out more and more, I'm living in constant fear that something bad is gonna happen. Thankfully, I don't think Tommy C's in any immediate danger. It sounds like everybody's thrilled with how Cafe is going, and they like Tommy C. But who knows what's gonna happen in the future? Keem is gonna need a war to start, and who better to start a war with than Tommy C? He's been his adversary many times. Well, right now, I think Live is in a feud with Tech Talk right now. Man, that stream, that 4 hour stream where they streamed over Tech Talk, first of all, hilarious bit. Tech Talk thought they were all big, and tried to steal 15 minutes from Lolcow Live because Lolcow Live stole 15 minutes from them. But newsflash, Tech Talk, you don't matter. You're stupid. Someday you will be canceled. Maybe soon if CD-ROM's goonery continues to be exposed. You're gonna get canceled. Nobody cares about you. Keemstar is glazing you as a bit, or because maybe the best case scenario he believes in you and is trying to hype up the audience, but you haven't gotten there yet. You're definitely not the best show in the LCU that Keemstar says you are. I don't know how anybody listens to that show. It's just like, yeah, I'm CD-ROM. I'm a virgin. Eh. And then Sweet Tea's like, look at me, I got no teeth. Here's my Mr. Burns book. And then Rastov is like, please give me money, please give me money, please give me money, please give me money, please give me money. And that's the show. That's the show. That's Lolcow Tech Talk. I just gave you an exact rundown on what Lolcow Tech Talk is. You're welcome. Has nothing to do with technology, by the way. Sweet Tea would not know how to build a computer if she did know. She would somehow not know. That was a bad joke. I'm sorry. Something, something, the bitch has no teeth. There we go. Epic recovery. Are there any clips for Lolcow Cafe? Is anybody posting clips? I'd like to check out a couple clips. See what Tommy is up to. Let me do. Filter it by upload date. You know, I just got reminded about something. There was that time recently that I haven't talked about yet, where Boogie said, "I wish I groomed my girlfriend," basically. And then Wings had some weird side tangent about what grooming actually means. They really fly too close to the pedophile son pretty often, Boogie and Wings. I don't think either of them are actually like predators, but Boogie and Desi's relationship is certainly weird. It's like if they love each other, then go nuts, I guess. They're adults, but it's never not gonna be weird. Let me see if I can find the clip of Boogie. I can't believe he said this. What a terrible look for Boogie. Boogie, Desi, 17, maybe. Let's try that. All right, let's see this here. Beautiful, wonderful take. Definitely a smart thing to say, Boogie. Not gonna have any sort of ill effects on your reputation.
She
You're gonna
knows
have
the
to
words.
cancel me for saying what I'm about to say. Okay, I see a Grok AI bot, whatever the fuck. It says, ironic, Boogie admits to talking to Desi when she was 17. No, we started talking when she was 19. That was a mistake that Keemstar made, but she was 19 when we started talking, 20 by the time we started dating. But I'm going to say something severely controversial. I wish I'd started talking to her when she was 18. I wish I'd started talking to her when she was 17.
You see, that first one, reasonable. That second one, mm, mm, I don't know, Bookster.
I hate that I wasted a year or two without talking to her. My life was worse for her. And I would not have had sex with her at 17, but if I could have been talking to her when
Hero Boogie. He's gonna wait. Absolute hero Boogie 2988.
she was 17, my life would have been better for it. Now, you meet the person that you're supposed to meet when you meet them, and that is what it is. But I'm telling you, I
Can we talk about how long it took Keem to process what just happened there? He's just sitting there like doopy doopy doo, I'm Keemstar. I wonder what I'm gonna say about the Docket team next. And the fucking like AOL dial-up internet loads in his brain like and then he's like, oh wait, my co-host just said he wants to be a groomer.
lost a year of time that I get to spend with her, and I only get to spend a certain amount of time with her. So yeah, it's creepy, it's weird. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck. One more year with my girl would have been worth it.
Whoa, bro.
Bad take, Boogie.
Bad take, Boogie. Diabolical. Fucking diabolical. I guess he didn't say the age of consent should be 12 or anything, so he's got that over his co-host, but what a guy, man. Boogie is like the king of digging holes for himself. No matter how long he wins, he seems to always find a way to lose. I wonder what the next big boogie loss is gonna be. What are we gonna find out he's lying about next? Maybe Desi's 17 right now. No, I don't think that's true. That's a little far. But you know. Don't say that, Boogie. That's weird, bro. Who invited blood? Bro thinks he's on the team. I don't know. I hope they turn off GTS someday. I hope finally enough complaining occurs and they're like, all right, fine, we'll just read the super chats. Fucking nature will heal at that moment. You shouldn't stop the show to read the super chat, or at least like it should be like a planned stop, right? Like you shouldn't be in the middle of a thought and then a super chat comes out. Because even before the TTS, they would stop everything to read bigger super chats, and it's just like, no, Dick and Vito have this down, okay? Just read the super chats at the end and talk about them then. It's like a fun rundown of the show. It can create like fun side conversations as they read them, respond to them. It's a good system. Instead of having them interrupt the middle of the show, trying to do a fucking podcast that's fucking Goople Doople super chatted $20. Suck my cock. Like it really gets taxing sometimes. It's truly a problem. Can we find the Lolcow live Muhammad? This is another good clip from this week. I'm trying to find it. Live Muslim? Okay, I think this is like a collection of clips and there's timestamps. Okay.
Syracuse. My sister lives there. I will book a ticket to Syracuse, visit my sister, and show up at his goddamn house.
So we could create content.
Who are these guys? Who the fuck? Who the fuck is kid behind the camera doing this with? This is supposed to be Boogie and Wings. These timestamps suck.
For the LCU, Lisi, send me this address.
For LCU content.
Oh, I'm not fucking playing. Fire
Oh, I think this is when K-Back was threatening to beat the shit out of CD-ROM.
me.
Mike gonna beat him up.
100% Savage style IRL threatening.
Oh my! First off, Mike can't drive. Is he gonna Uber?
Okay, so Mike is my friend. I love Mike, but Mike is not in the best of places right now. He's going through a divorce, and if you,
What the fuck is Lolcow nuts?
you have Lolcow balls now, Lolcow.
Hold on, maybe he says the Muslim thing at the end here. And now they're talking about Lolcow Nuts, which is the stupidest thing ever. And I can't believe they lost Dad for Lolcow Nuts. Oh, this hasn't been on the screen the whole time. That's cool. I guess it's a podcast. You only really need the audio, but
Nuts?
That is the new show at 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. with Scooter and, of course,
Albert.
Albert. Yes. Thank you.
Good lord.
Passing over
Show-
Desi again, too, by
Show
the way. I
most,
noticed.
show most likely to have like a police bulletin.
What do you
Do you
mean?
hear what I said? Passing over Desi once again, by the way. Thank you. She's
Like
gonna be real
that show is that show has a lot of incel vibe to it.
So wait, so Dolls is gone. Are you? What happened to Dolls?
I'm doing it right now. I'm updating everything.
Like I thought it was gonna be Lacey to begin with.
Why is Boogie so shocked? I don't think Lolcow Dolls was like a big deal. I've never heard anybody talk about it ever.
And then I seen Albert was actually a part of this. I'm like, oh, it's got to be Albert. Albert
Lacey's hot. They shouldn't have fired Lacey because she's hot, but I haven't heard anything about her show.
brings absolutely nothing to the table. He's socially awkward. Like his one life skill is like beating the dashboard of a car up.
All right, so guys, I'm gonna link the new channel, which is
Wings is the funniest one on the show, for sure. Like Keem is more in your face. I enjoy Keemstar's like in your face style of comedy, but Wings is like the D1 sniper. It's great.
Lolcow Nuts. There it is. Got the new logo on it. And I'm going to pin it. Everybody go sub to Lolcow Nuts with Scooter and Albert. Dolls
Yeah,
is no
Desi, your
more.
dream is dead.
Yeah.
Was Desi on Dolls? Did he say Desi or Lacey?
Dolls
Yeah,
is no
Desi, your
more.
dream is dead.
Yeah.
I guess she wanted to be on Dolls, maybe? Maybe she could be on Nuts. put Desi on Lolcow Nuts. She doesn't have any nuts. She can't be on Lolcow Nuts. I'll just find the clip. The handy dandy transcript. Man, YouTube transcripts really are fucking... The auto-generated transcripts really are revolutionary for, like, finding shit. For sure. It's pretty cool. It's one of those recent innovations on YouTube that I really like. I also like Ask. I like the stupid AI thing. It's fun to, like, make the AI summarize my video and see how retarded and wrong it is. That's pretty funny. All right, here we go. Oh, they censor the word pedophile. Is it Mohammed? What the fuck? Okay, let's control F wings. Only 21 results. Okay. And a lot of them are probably in the comments. Oh no, this wasn't the Muslim thing was different. This is a good clip too, though. This is Wings says a slur.
Well, okay.
Dolls
Yeah,
is no
Desi, your
more.
dream is dead.
Yeah.
I got a question, and like this is me missing. Like I thought Coppercat was a tranny now.
Can't say that one, Wings. Keem's face. Oh? Oh?
No, that first of all, you can't use that term.
That's the preferred term, transsexual.
No, it's not. Yeah, transsexual, but not with the Y.
Transsexual, not the what you just said. Oh my
And we use
God.
transformer around here.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I was
No,
talking about a
you do.
Chevrolet truck here.
2 seconds.
I did like this bit.
Wings of Redemption. You have been brought up here for offending the trans community.
For the 18th time.
And people are very upset about this.
Please let me face my accuser.
So your punishment, Wings, is tonight after the show,
Take a nap.
you're gonna have to go check out page 5 multiple times.
Okay.
Page 5. That was a big Wings controversy. Was I guess his web history got shown on stream, but he was on like page 5 of Transport. That's pretty good. Wings is into the chicks with dicks. He claims it was not. He claims it was like a bit or something. I don't know what he said. He said something that's stupid and not true. I want to see if I can find that really offensive comment he said. Was it this episode? I'm looking for the. He says something very offensive to the Muslim religion in a recent episode of Lolcow Live. I'm surprised nobody's clipped it. Was it the Sunday show? Did I just ruin my fucking progress in the episode of Lolcow Live I haven't finished yet? Are you? God damn it. I wasn't even thinking. I should be logged into a different account when I'm doing this shit. This is my last place I'm looking. I found it! Okay, here we go.
Oh God.
Okay, I have a really good one, but the problem is none of these show up because they have black or they don't have black backgrounds. 1 minute.
They're
I think you're talking
PNGs.
about
Like
the
they're supposed to be
Lolcow
put against the
Illuminati.
color, a solid
Yeah.
color.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
Shirt.
Hopefully this works.
What is this Muslim shit on this one?
What?
That I don't want to. Keem's probably showing it, but like that looks like some Muslim shit.
It
Some
looked way
Muslim
better when
shit.
it was God damn it. I can't see any of these. Let me do this.
Daniel Keem.
Let me do it.
Because you know who else is a pedophile? Muhammad.
Oh my god. Why are you saying that?
Say that.
Dude, what is
You're
wrong
gonna
with
get
you?
in trouble.
Bro, come on.
Oh.
This is things that you cannot say. Like, you got to walk that back, dog. Jordy.
What you want me to walk that? Religion ain't real.
Okay, please just walk that back, please, for the love of God.
That was a take that was completely a shock jock comment. I don't actually mean that.
It was
Thank-
funny though.
Thank you.
It was funny how shocking it was.
All right, what do you guys think of this Lolcow Illuminati design?
That's not gonna show on a black shirt at all.
Okay. Well, that's all I
Really?
got because
As a Muslim, I'm
they're-
offended in the chat.
they're not sending.
Now let me see if I can find the super chat that got sent later. Alright, Control F wings. Oh, it's 59 this time. Well, let me close the live chat and then that should go down a little bit. Here we go.
Motherfuckers do. You make AI bullshit and you spam people and it has no value.
Gaming with
You're-
Ultra
you gotta
Super
put
Chat at
value on
$20.
things.
Last super chat in this network. I'm also canceling all my show memberships. You're a Poss Wings.
He's Muslim.
Yeah, must be.
And he's a big donator, Wings.
You ruined. You broke the money train, Wings.
Apologize to Ultra at least.
You broke the fucking money train, Wings. You need them Muslim bucks, dude. You're fucking up. I don't know. I thought that was pretty funny. But all right. We've hit our government required hour. I think we could call it quits for today. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock p.m. That's going to be the stream instead of doing it at like noon or whatever, like I usually do. It's going to be 8 o'clock p.m. We're going to have Mo on the show, which means Redox is not going to be happy. And we're gonna chat it up. We're going to talk about some Lolcows. It's going to be a good time. I think we're going to have fun.